Hallucinations swirl around Pickle's head. Giant ladybugs, the horrific dead. Yet the horse standing in front of her is real, a good friend of hers now. In this home, that belongs to Pickle too. Yet it is not where she wishes to rest. No, the resort still beckons. So too does her master's call. Somewhere within that resort, she will find them. But for that, Pickle needs to survive the night. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rykon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, and to our short survival series where this horse is going to be following us around kind of no matter what at the moment. Let's get that front door closed, eh? Yeah. Now, it is currently late at night. We have our headlamp turned on at the moment. We can turn it off. You can see that it is completely dark in here and that we really cannot see at all. I believe that's more than likely because of the AR glasses that we are currently wearing. Or rather, the AR glasses that we are wielding. And of course, if we are to activate those glasses, they work very much like a smartphone. So we are just going to be taking those off for the time being. And actually, you know what? Even taking them off, we still can't see all that far. And it's probably due to the hallucinations more than anything. So we can lessen those hallucinations. We are suffering from caffeine withdrawals right now. And as you can see, we have a lot of food, but I'm not actually looking for food right now. I was hoping for some caffeinated chewing gum, which might actually be under drugs. We do have instant coffee mix though. So theoretically, we could make some instant coffee. We've got a ton of caffeinated chewing gum. We heard footsteps, okay? And we still seem to be suffering from hallucinations and itchy skin, okay? Oh, the footsteps would just be our horse. At least I hope so. Now, we need to try and get a new weapon for Pickle here. The trench knife that she has is great. The guns that she has are also really good. But I would like to try and make something longer, something like that pitchfork. So if we are to take apart this coat rack here, we should be able to get a long stick back from that. This is going to be a little bit of a long night for Pickle, unfortunately. And if we can keep the headlamp off for now and maybe just use a smaller light source, that would be better. So we do have a smartphone here. We're going to go and activate that. We cannot see to do that. We can't see the smartphone to activate it. Oh, no, I think we were activating something else. We activate the flashlight app. Okay, there we go. Now, deconstruct furniture. We are going to try and take this apart. It will take some time, and we've spotted a giant beetle. And that beetle is gone. And finally, in front of us, we have a long stick. Wonderful. Okay, so the long stick is just one of the things that we are going to need here. We're also going to need a long string. So the easiest way for us to get that is by taking it from a curtain. And obviously we do have a lot of curtains down here. I kind of want to try and keep all the curtains we can, ideally. Horse, stay down there for now. Thank you. And let's go to one of the rooms up here that we won't mind taking apart. I think the master bedroom will be Pickle's. So we'll just go and take something from one of these curtains then. We'll go and tear that down. And excellent. We have ourselves a long string. Now, we should have access to knives down below. If not, we can always have a look at using the knife that we have currently. So, weapons, wooden spear, makeshift knife spear. That would be using the trench knife. And I'm thinking maybe we don't want to do that. Oh, it does actually look like we needed more than one long string. We've got a lot of duct tape though, so I think that's probably the option that we're going to go for there. The robustness of the wooden spear is going to be better. That's still, well, they both actually take quite a long time to put together. The damage from the makeshift knife spear is going to be better in general. It can fall apart though, but when it does, we theoretically should get our trench knife back or whatever knife we decide to use in that process. I can't remember though, I don't think we had access to any other knives here, so it might have to be the trench knife for now, which I'm okay with. If we need a sidearm, we have a literal sidearm. So, it's going to take us a while to do this, but we're going to give it our best shot. Makeshift knife spear. Yeah, it's going to take longer because we don't have the carving proficiency yet. We're hearing footsteps. Oh, pretty sure that, well, that could be real. We just heard glass shattering. Oh boy. We're going to turn on the actual light here. Okay. I don't think that's a real SWAT zombie. From the east, we hear glass breaking. So that was over by where the horse was. I think that this is a fake zombie, but there is something real here. I'm certain of that. Oh dear, and it looks like we have already lost our knife in the process here. I don't think we can just take that apart. So we're going to have to go for a pretty extreme solution here, potentially. SWAT zombie? Okay, SWAT zombie is not real. All right, we've got a gun in hand at the moment. What do we got going on? Did we hallucinate the glass breaking? Are we having auditory hallucinations as well? It's possible. I mean, it wouldn't have broken. I think we just hallucinated that whole thing. Oh, because we also heard Pickle saying something. Interesting. Okay, and kind of alarming. Yeah, I have not experienced an auditory hallucination like that, so yeah, and the lock is saying that it wants to kill the horse. Okay, I think it's probably time for us to have some more caffeinated chewing gum. The crazy thing is that this is going to keep us up for longer as well. We'll knock back a few of them and see if that helps at all. Actually, you know what? This is probably more from the calyptic psychosis than anything, so we actually need antipsychotics to be able to get rid of that. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's just keep the pistol in hand for now, and we're going to continue to try and work on this craft. Something that we might want to do maybe before then. A weapon is most certainly important, but putting bandages on is going to be quite important as well. And we do have a number of bandages. The adhesive bandages aren't going to do too much for us, but I don't think we need anything crazy good on our head or on our leg, so we're just going to put basic bandages on there for now. And as for our actual bandages, we could try and get a little bit of proficiency in first aid. It means that we're just going to apply those bandages so much better. And the better the quality, the faster you end up healing. So under interaction skills, we have a tiny bit of healthcare skill. So we can do better there. We're just going to put the Glock on the table for now because I feel like that's a safer option for us. And then we're going to go across to practice, and then we're going to go to bandaging beginner. It says it's going to take about an hour and 5 minutes for us to complete it. Let's give it a shot. There is a rabbit, dangerously close. Okay, well, we managed to get our first level in healthcare pretty easy. Now, oh, that was actually our practical and our theoretical skill there. So already that would help. We will stop practicing for the moment because we might be able to do an advanced version of that. Okay, it doesn't look like we can. Our healthcare is 1. This is not going to take that above that. For us to get advanced bandaging, we'd need to have wound care. Now we can kind of get an idea of how long it would take for us to learn that proficiency. So let's hit P for proficiency, head down to wound care. Time to learn 2 hours. That's not too much of a sacrifice for us to make, really. I feel like that is going to be worth it in the long run, and even for a short-term run like this one, it is still an invaluable skill for us to have. So we're going to go back to this. We're going to continue trying to work as we see fungal blossoms blooming around us, giant locust, just all kinds of horrible things, and we can no longer see well enough anymore. Well, we can't reload the smartphone, and I don't know how long the light from our headlamp would last. It's currently 10:45 at the moment. We may just want to go and put some bandages on. We'll have a look and see how good the quality is going to be. It's average quality, certainly could be better. I think I would like my torso to be better, more healthier. I mean, yeah, it is 8 bandages. I am certain that we're going to be able to get more eventually. We're just going to go and use them across the board here. And as for our weapon on the table here, I think we're probably just going to have to wait to finish it until we actually have light again. So we're going to have some food tonight. We're going to take the Glock with us, and I'd like to try and see if we can reload that first of all. We'll put some fresh ammunition in there. Okay, nice. And then let's have a little meal. We're considered to be a normal weight at the moment. So looking through all of this, we want to see how long things are going to last. So the milk that we have here isn't going to last as long. And those hallucinations, they were not from our lack of caffeine because we were having quite a bit. So we're looking for things that aren't considered to be sealed. And it looks like it looks like it's sorting by shelf life. I think we're just going to knock back the milk for now because it is going to quench us at the same time. So we're feeling pretty well hydrated after all of that. We haven't had a huge amount of calories today, and we're not sure how much we have spent. I think we could probably go and knock back these pickled fish. Pickled fish and milk is got to be one of the worst dinners that I've thought of in recent time. Now, we are hearing a ton of noise. I think most of it is our horse. Well, those are our own footsteps right now. I'm really hoping... Oh, okay, we are seeing someone. Santiago. Fracas. You're not real, are you, Santiago? Let's not go yelling at people, Pickle. Let's just go upstairs. We're going to make sure that we close these curtains up here. We can barely see them. And, oh boy, we're going to try to sleep. We'll see if we can get even close to it. I mean, we're hearing footsteps. You know what? We're going to put in the earplugs, the shooter's earplugs, because, yeah, we won't be able to hear anything then. That will make it a little bit easier for us. Something that we could potentially try and do before we go to sleep is look at improving our athletics. Or not, actually. Yeah, because we've got 2 already. I don't think we're going to be able to get any higher than that from just practicing. Yeah, no, okay. I mean, marksmanship? Maybe? I don't know if we can do that in the dark. Yeah, cannot see to craft. That's fine. That's fine. We're just going to have to pass some time by here, trying to sleep if we can. Oh, excellent. And there, just around 1 o'clock, we finally do drift off. Waking up right around 7:30, we feel like some caffeine. Believe me, I understand. So we're going to go for that caffeinated chewing gum over here. Go and knock some of those back. Wonderful. I guess maybe because we are chewing them, we should be still trying to do that at a table. Let's just see if that upset us at all, because we do have rigid table manners. All right, so yeah, it's still Shift V in the stable version, but yeah, no, okay, we seem to be all right with that, but we do have a table in front of us. Let's get a little bit of light, and let's also take out the earplugs. Okay, and for breakfast, you know it's gonna be more milk. All right, we're feeling nice and turgid, so we're gonna head back downstairs once again, and I think we are gonna kind of kick things off with bandaging. I'd like to drag this up top because I feel like the chances of us being seen are a lot less up there. So this is kind of where we'll position ourselves. We're going to go prone on the chair so we're less visible to the outside world. And then we're going to try and see if we can get that proficiency first of all. We are hearing lots of voices around us at the moment. And I'm just going to check in and see how we're doing with our proficiencies. Oh, we've nearly got it. Okay. There we go. We are now proficient in wound care. We are going to stop practicing. So I imagine that Pickle there was just practicing wrapping the bandage on, taking it off, seeing how to bind wounds properly. Okay, and now our head is the only thing that is a little injured. So let's have a look and see what we've got available to us. An adhesive bandage should be able to do enough right now. It is very poor because it's an adhesive bandage. It's always going to be bad, but actual bandages should be kind of good quality now when we're applying them. I mean, we can have a little peek and see. Okay, it's still average? Huh, okay. I guess we might need to be wound care expert to really get a little bit more out of it. Or alternatively, we just need to practice bandaging advanced, which it does seem like it will only take an hour and 5 minutes. That will get our health care up to 3. You know what? Let's go. Let's do it. That's a regenerating zombie. Oh boy. Okay. It's a bit of a gamble sometimes. Well, our survival skill has gone up to 3. Now, we're not trying to get wound care expert here. We're just trying to get a little bit more healthcare knowledge. We haven't even got to 2 yet at this stage. We're hungry, but we're still considered overweight at the moment, so we're just going to kind of hold back on that. We are wanting more caffeine yet again, so let's go have a little bit of that. And unfortunately, yeah, those hallucinations are going to make things quite difficult for us. The shattering of the world also shattered Pickle's mind. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to do a little bit of a balance here. Yes, we do still have all of our books up here as well. I think we are going to try and see if we can work on our weapon a little bit. So let's work on craft, work on that spear. That is just a massive dispatch drone that clearly is not real. Yeah, so we can... Oh my gosh, the glass shattering really does put me on edge. You can see we've taken a little bit of damage on our left arm because we have been scratching it so much, but we now have a makeshift knife spear, which I'm very, very happy to see. So, that's good. That is a great start. Wow, we really need those antipsychotics, huh? So one thing that we could try and do, potentially, we can hear, or rather see, Christopher Idlestap. We don't really think he's there. So a doctor's office may have what we need, a hospital would, Let's just see if there are any doctor's offices around. No, there are not. Okay. Well, I highly doubt that a vet would have antipsychotics. I mean, we might be able to find some at the private resort. Hey, regardless, we've gotten one little bit of crafting done. I think we are going to go back into practicing our bandaging because I want to try and see if we can get that healthcare up higher. All right, and it does look like it's going to take us quite a bit to be able to learn that. It's mostly because our focus is terrible right now. Our mood is good, but our focus is bad. So really, when you want to be learning things, it's kind of like right towards the start of the day. So even reading some of these books here, they're not going to help us out all that much. What we could look at doing, though, is digitizing these books into the AR glasses. The problem with that, though, is that we're going to need to try and keep them charged over time, and that can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, these are hunting lodges down here. Now that's interesting. That we may want to have a look at, really. Okay, I think we're gonna. So let's go close that back on over. And I suppose I should decide if we want to leave some things behind, because we really don't need to bring everything with us. The hard chest guard we can't wear right now. The runner's pack, that can stay, along with all this solder. And all of these books, they will be staying behind as well. We could read a little bit about knives, but again, the focus is terrible, so I don't think that's going to help us out all that much. It is really the hallucinations that are causing this to be a bit of a problem for us. Alba, can we talk to you? Are you real? Alba? Hi there, chum. Another survivor. We should travel together. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do really any persuading here whatsoever. We're just going to say never mind. Are you real, Alba? Did you just welcome yourself into here? I don't think so. I think you're a hallucination. Anyway, hey horse, we're not going to be able to mount you in here. Also, yeah, we are too heavy. Okay, so here's, I think, what we're going to do. We're going to attach the leash to our horse here, and we are going to tie you here for now. I suppose we could put our backpack on the back of the horse for now and just take the runner pack with us. It's not a terrible idea. No, horse, you're going to stay here for now. I know it might not make a lot of sense to leave the horse. Also, yeah, could you also be... I really don't know. I think that these people are hallucinations. But I guess Pickle doesn't know that either. Let's talk to Idle here. Oh, you're being serious. Drop that knife spear. He does have a weapon. I don't think that there's much of a choice there. Hands up, arse. We are being robbed. Again? I mean, it's a wooden crossbow. Let's see. I think this is a real person. I feel like Pickle maybe thought that they weren't. Bah, don't move a godforsaken muscle. You know what? Before he tries to take our pistol away from us, that wield cost is high. That wield cost is high. Wielding the makeshift knife spear does not take as long. Okay. He's not real. He's not real. Christopher Idle sap cannot hurt you. Okay, right, well, that was... What a start. What a start. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. All right, climb over that fence there. Okay, so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Alba is not real either. There were no open doors, so yeah, I really don't think that she is. Okay, well, right. We know the time, we know the temperature, and right now, the woods seem to be relatively clear. Let's just go and turn on safe mode. We saw a necker wolf spider for a moment there, but that has disappeared, thankfully. The foxes and lemmings, I believe that they're real. And down here, amongst the trees, we have a hunting lodge. Hunting lodges could potentially have weapons. Fungal fighter. Is it real? I don't know. I actually don't know where it is right now. Just as a caution, we're going to put the dust mask on, because if it is real, we do not want to be dealing with fungus. Okay, moving along here. A flashbang hack just disappeared. All right, the mosquito, I will believe that that is real. The armored zombie, less so, because that's an exoskeleton. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't, we were dead. So, yeah, Not much that you can do in that scenario. Okay, so we got ourselves a hunting lodge here, and it does look like we can get into it. We're just going to check these tanks. Dispense or dump water. Okay, it's a standing tank. Let's examine it. It contains water. It's 29% full. Okay, let's go move in through the front door. Let's see what we got inside. I think we'll check the western portion of the building first. Some nice big fires, faux fur hat. We are in spring at the moment, so we don't have to worry so much about temperature. We've got another runner's pack. Ooh, and a beer. Yep, we'll take that. Hello, that's probably a real zombie, so let's back up. Okay, we swing at the air. So we missed it again. Okay, it was not real. We missed quite a few times then, unfortunately, and that is because of our torso encumbrance being as high as it is, and oh boy, that's a lot of books here. Right, I probably should have just flicked through the other books so we knew what we had. I'm pretty sure we had the Baker's Companion. That's going to be less important right now. Outdoor adventures could be still, quite useful to us. How to browse the web, let's learn about computers. Okay, sure. And, alright, we'll pick up a few. Oh, we've got a holy symbol in here. Oh, okay. Someone's urn as well. Right. I'm tempted to take the candle, actually. Oh, no, I'm not. It's nearly completely burnt down, so that's not going to really help anyone. Paramedics, that we will take. The windbreakers are useful, but right now, we're actually looking pretty good. The track touring suit that we've got is going to give us some pretty good coverage. The work t-shirt is giving us that little bit of extra carrying capacity. And we'll just go and check out these rooms here. Pair of stylish sunglasses, excellent. So if we're dealing with glare outside, that will help us. The radio won't. No one to hear on that, not anymore. Okay, and we got ourselves a bathroom with some liquid soap and not much else. So we've got staircases leading us upstairs. We'll go check the rest of the bottom before we go any further. I'm not hearing any sounds of movement. That's also a hallucination. Okay, and we do have some food here, which we will pick up. The detergent, etc., we will leave behind. We've got a coffee maker. I feel like because we are addicted to caffeine, we have to take that with us. We're also going to take one coffee mug with us as well. We've got powdered milk. That's going to be quite useful. The peanut butter, the jam. I mean, I don't see coffee here, but we can make tea. You know what? Maybe we will take... Oh, some items were not picked up. All right. Carrying a little bit too much, it would seem. Good to know that we can open up that way. We're not going to be getting into there, though. And I would like to get into it, but I'm not going to stress too much if we cannot find a way. Purely just because I have been in there before, and it's mostly just been wood. So I don't think we're going to be missing out on too much. I don't think we're going to be able to really pry those doors either. However, there is still an upstairs, so let's go check that thing out. That's a giant appendage. That sure is. And we've got some okay clothes here. I wouldn't mind some cargo pants and stuff like that. I don't think that we'd be able to wear them over the top of what we've got going on at the moment. Batter up. We're not really dealing with blunt weapons, so less excited about that. So yeah, we will take the cargo pants just in case we want to go with a lighter option for us. And I'll see what wearing those now would look like, because I'm relatively sure that the touring suit is like worn over the top, worn over your other clothes. Yeah, so having a look at our legs, we only have the touring suit right now, so I think we could get away with wearing the cargo pants without it screwing with us too much. Let's just have a look at that. Yep, that is completely acceptable, and it will allow us to carry more. It does mean that our legs are going to be a little bit more encumbered, but that is okay. Damn, we have a lot of food here. Wow. I'm just really not used to having access to this much stuff, just in general. So it's quite a nice change, really. So what do we want to try and take from this? Well, I mean, we're still considered overweight at the moment, so we could go without eating for just a little bit longer, or just, eating less in general. We've got some nice pineapple juice in here that'll keep us hydrated. It'll fill us up a little bit, and it is going to give us some calories and some important vitamins at the same time. Ignore the crawler, it's fine. We're shaking uncontrollably. Yeah, I'm starting to think that those antipsychotics might be more of a necessity. Yeah, and it's kind of going to be down to chance whether or not we find any. We could potentially find some in homes. It's just unlikely. We do have another hunting lodge here. We have a natural spring on the outskirts of town. And okay, the town is called South Hero. We've got a restaurant, craft shops. Oh, pharmacy. That's the other thing that I should be looking for. A fire lookout tower. I think we might go for that right away, because that's going to give us fantastic sight, and it can have some good stuff. But yeah, we will have a look for a pharmacy as well. No pharmacies? Okay, yeah. So let's just try and work our way around the outskirts of that forest then. On our way we go. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, these hallucinations are... There are a lot, but we are seeing a lot of actual creatures at the moment, mostly just wildlife over... Oh boy, that's not good. I was going to say over by the swamp. There is something tunneling through the ground there, and that I don't think we are imagining, so we'll try and move away from that for now. And the large flock of crows. Sorry, a murder of crows. Oh, is this sinewy warhorse? No. Nope. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, this has got to stop. A royal honker came for us then. And that's more churned earth. Oh boy. And another big drone. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, well, hello. I'm pretty sure that zombie actually did just fall off of the tower. That's a real zombie. Okay, let's back up. Take our swing. All right, we've been grabbed briefly there. Stab again. Good job. Okay, yeah, that was a real one. Okay, let's hope that was the only one there. Actually, hang on. I didn't fully check your body, did I? I did. My mistake. Okay, so popping over the top of here. That's not a real drone. Ooh. They might be real oversized crows. The zombie security guard might also be real. I was looking at this pickup truck here, but I think we're actually just going to turn tail and start to run up towards here. If those oversized crows come for us, which they can because they can fly, yep, oh boy. Okay, we need to try and get to the top of the tower. That Rottweiler might also be real. Okay, so we can get into here. We can also fight that Rottweiler as well. Looks like we're going to have to, because we've got windows all the way across here. Can I drop this in time? Kind of. Oh boy. That was a real one, for sure. Your limb breaks. Does it? I don't think so. It bit our left hand. Did our left hand break? I don't think so. It looks totally healthy. But that's not healthy. Oversized crows? Yeah, that's bad. Okay, so what do we do about that? We try to fight them where we can. Oh, okay, that one's just gone to tracking for now. One good thing is that we now have a large sight of the area. We can see all around here. So let's see the things that are around that we may wish to try and get to. The trailhead, that's not going to really help us. We have another Mego Scout Tower, a substation, another evac shelter, and down here, what's this big thing? We have a baseball stadium. So I'm really hoping that there is some kind of doctor's office or something. Oh boy, a collapsed office tower is not good. Please stay away from them. We've got lots of storage units. The unfortunate thing about this tile set for the map is that it is a little difficult to tell what you are looking at, and I am considering changing it to something that is just more legible in general, because a lot of these things here, they look like regular buildings, but they're actually a pizza parlor, a restaurant, a bakery. So allow me a moment. Now, I never like changing a map halfway through a playthrough, but this is far more legible. Anything that's grey is going to be a standard building. Anything that's colored is going to be a place of interest, somewhere that's different. And we can quickly identify those things. Like we have a number of gun stores that are dotted around here. The libraries are always going to be useful. The fire stations can be as well. But really, we're still after a pharmacy of some kind, and it doesn't look like we have any around. These are mostly just restaurants from what I can see. Oh, I lie. The pharmacies are a different color now. And we have one in South Hero, so there is a possibility that we might be able to find the drugs that we need in there, but they're probably going to be under lock and key. The one thing that we've really got going for us though, is that it's right next to a manhole. So theoretically, if we could make our way over towards this manhole here, we could get down underground and make our way on over there. Doing that at night would probably be the right call, but all that has to wait because we have a much bigger threat here in the form of these oversized crows, which for the moment seem to have chilled out, but I don't know how long that's going to last for. Yeah. Also, there could be things that are useful in here, so we're going to make our way in. I'm going to try and close all the windows as cautiously as I can. Let's see if we can just go and close these, because they've seemed to have chilled out. I don't know why. I don't know what we've done to deserve that. That's a fish. That's not a real thing. That's a grass carp on a bed. I don't believe it. Okay, right. Well, in here, we've got a pocket knife. That's useful. We have another coffee maker, some charcoal. We're going to take those bandages, certainly. And, pairs of binoculars. So that's going to allow us to see even further still, which I can't 100% see if that's the case. We may have to go back down a level and back up a level for that to actually count. First of all, let's just try and catch our breath and realize that it is 3:20 in the afternoon. The sun is not going to be setting for, let's see, 4 hours and 33 minutes. So it's still a decent while before the sun leaves us. Also, that door does not look like it's going to open. Okay, so is our makeshift crowbar going to be good enough for us to be able to pull up a manhole cover? Yeah, we don't know. We can't be certain about that. I would really hope that that is the case. The safest way to get to here would be by going through the woods and then trying to work our way through some of these homes and then dash out and then give it a go. If it fails, we can always use the houses to kind of dart back in. Trying to do that now might not be a bad idea. Yeah. We don't really want to smash this Rottweiler's corpse right now. Are we likely to come back here? Oh boy, we're seeing a large worm. That, I think, is actually real. I think that's what was causing the disturbances in the earth down below, so that's something that we want to be wary of. Let's get that backpack of ours, chuck it onto our back, and we're going to make sure that we remove this note, because whenever we drop it, it will tell us where it is. We're also going to take off that dust mask because it is going to be slowing us down a lot. It requires us to use so much more stamina while we have that active, and yeah, that's going to be real. Okay, let's see. I'm going to make my way over towards the vehicle here. That was fake. Whatever it was fake. It's got gas. It's got battery. This pickup truck might just work. The problem is that the fence here is fully locked up. And even if it wasn't, we wouldn't be able to drive this out of here. So we need to try and destroy this fence to be able to get this vehicle out. And even if we do get the vehicle out, it's still going to be a problem. Look, for now, I think we're just going to remember the vehicle's position because vehicles can be quite useful tools. We can do a lot of damage. Hello, Crick. You're not real. I'm going to keep telling myself that. All right, we're actually just going to check the back here because that was a real crow. Ooh, and we do have some useful things here. The welding mask is quite good. The crash axe is fantastic. The fire axe is also an absolutely brutal weapon. Our makeshift knife spear is already taking extra damage, more than I would like. So we're going to drop our backpack here. I would love to be able to get that knife back from the makeshift knife spear. The welding mask I would like to grab eventually, but yeah, for now we are going to wield, I think, the fire axe. Because yeah, look at the bash and the cut damage that we get from this thing. It is an absolutely brutal weapon. So we swing a few times. We hit the crow for 40 frickin' damage there. Okay, we're gonna go and haul that thing back in here. We have the remains of this oversized crow in here with us now. So I would very much like to try and see if we can get our knife back. I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I think we might just have enough light here to be able to try and take it apart. So if we go butcher here, disassemble makeshift knife spear, 2 hours to take it apart? Are you kidding me? I really want that trench knife back because it's a great weapon for us. Yeah, we're gonna try. We'll put down the fire axe for now. We heard a rustle. That's fine. It's not a real dragonfly. This is okay. And yes, the light will start to leave us. Damn, and we need a little bit more light to be able to see what we're doing. Okay, moving over here then. Let's continue on. And there we go. Okay, all right. So let's grab that hiking backpack. We're going to grab the crash axe and put it in there immediately, just because that is going to allow us to get into the sewers. Then we're going to grab that trench knife and we are going to wield the fire axe. Because, yeah, that I cannot overstate just how good of a weapon that is early on. We've even got the duct tape back from this as well, so I'm quite happy about that. So the way that it was kind of degrading there was that it was effectively just kind of coming loose. Now, we could theoretically bring this pickup truck with us now. With the fire axe, we could quite easily knock down the fence, and that kind of changes my plan here. We could kind of try and do a smash and grab. If we could drive the vehicle all the way over to here, leave it running, go into the pharmacy, try and take whatever we can, get the heck out, that could work. Maybe. There's lots of people around here. We do not think that those people are real. We need to make enough space here for us to be able to get through. So we've got this locked wide gate here. I don't know if that's... I was going to say, I don't know if it's going to be more difficult for us to take apart than the regular fence. It doesn't look like it is. All right, we need to get our stamina back here. We have spotted a large worm, which I'm just a little wary of. Oh boy. Okay, drop the hiking backpack. Let's get to... I think it operates under tremor rules. So if we hold back here, theoretically the worm will not be able to get to us because it cannot tunnel through through concrete. That worm is a bit of a concern. I don't know how dangerous that's going to be. Hello, worm. I wouldn't mind trying to fight it here, really? Okay, let's just move back over here again. Good. One more should do it. Oh boy, it's coming for us again. It's coming for us. Oh boy. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is along the fence line. You nasty, nasty creature, you. It's a disturbingly large mutated subterranean creature, similar to a nightcrawler. I think that we could kill it. Oh boy, here it comes. Here it comes. There it is. All right. Hot damn. One big sweep and she gets it. That is how we do it, Pickle. All right, let's take this damn thing down. There we go. Okay, let's get that backpack on. And let's hope that we can actually start this thing after all of that. Jumping into the front seat, it's got 4% fuel in the tank. Okay, all right. Are we ready? Let's hope. Okay, fails to start. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, Pickle. All right, let's start to drive this thing. I don't think Pickle has her driver's license, so she is not going to be the best driver, but that's okay. That's all right, we can manage. So we need to try and find where we can merge, and I think it's going to be here. So we need to kind of go until we get to this point here, take a turn, whatever is going to be easiest for us. We just need to make sure that we keep an eye on the roads, and oh boy, the roads are kind of jam-packed, full of the dead. So we are going to step onto the gas now. This may be a terrible idea. I am already regretting this plan. Look at this, look at these numbers. There's a lot of them. There are ferals out here as well. Okay, I think we're actually going to take a turn here. So I'm going to reduce our speed significantly so that it's going to be a little bit easier for us to do that. We really do not want to slam into a lamppost right now. All right, now we're going to get that gas going again. And we're going to try and do the same thing, slowing down at this corner here. We're going to have to slow down quite a bit beforehand just because there is a lot of traffic. That solar vehicle might actually be totally good to go, but I'm not going to risk it right now. We've got 3% gas in the tank. Let's see if we can make this turn. Here we go. A little too tight. Little too tight. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Pickle, 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 pickle. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're stuck. Okay. Pivoting. We could not make that turn, apparently. Okay. Can we still make this work? Kind of. We're just going to have to turn back around. Or, actually, we just go down to there. Okay. Still 3% fuel. Step on that gas. Oh, boy. This is bad. We're going to have to try and see if we can knock down the lamppost here. Or, well, maybe not. Oh. Little impact. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. Let's keep this thing moving. I'm starting to think that maybe the smash and grab may not be a good plan. We'll see about that. We'll see. We're going to keep on looking ahead right now. We've covered more ground than we might otherwise. Okay. Yeah, the sewer option would have been certainly stealthier and potentially simpler, but sewers can still be dangerous. Oh boy. All right. Let's get rolling. Let's get moving. Don't get stunned by that electrical zombie there. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a tricky intersection for us to manage. We may have to try and knock down the street lamp here. Let's see how this goes. Yep, we managed to get through that. Let's not let the dead slow us down. This 18-wheeler has completely blocked the way. Shoot. Okay. There may be a little path around it. There is a little path here, but there is no way I think that we can make that turn in this time. Let's just slow it down heaps. Oh my god, we made it. We made it. Unreal, unreal. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the numbers ahead of us. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. You can see that our actual speed is quite low right now. Yeah, I don't know if the pickup truck is gonna survive this, folks. The windscreen's completely broken right now. We managed to make it around some of them there. We may get electrocuted here, despite my best efforts. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know that we need this medication, but do we need it this badly? I mean, yes. Because, I mean, this has just been all kinds of fun. So, how bad is it going to be out the front here? That is the question. Honestly, not too bad. All things considered, not too bad. Okay, so we are going to just let go of the controls now, because we're slammed on the brakes, and we are going to run as fast as we can on over towards the pharmacy. Ooh, now that is tempting. If we can hold them by the ladder here, that would be really good for us, but I think we're just going to try and see. Okay, got a zombie cop here, got a few dead. All right, we're going to move over towards the ladder now, because I think that that is a necessity. All right, take that one down. Oh. Okay, so if we are to get into this pharmacy, it's going to be from around the front. We need to get our stamina back. We are going to drop our backpack up the top on this roof here. Oh my gosh, we may need to sleep up here. We have the opportunity to do so. So we don't have reach with this, but we can attack things from down below, which it's going to be a little bit safer for us to do that. We're just going to go prone for a second here, and we're just going to try and catch our breath. We've spotted a decayed zombie down beneath us. But really, we don't actually have that many dead around us right now. There are quite a few around the front, but not as many as I would have thought. So, yeah, things are not looking so bad for Pickle. In saying that, yes, there is still a massive horde in this city, yet this pharmacy may have what she needs. She has survived her night. She's on her second day here in the apocalypse. Well, third, actually. And with that fire axe in hand, she is proving to be a formidable foe for the undead. Yet, we cannot get overconfident. That vehicle is still running there. It is waiting for Pickle to dive back in, but that fully depends on if she can find everything she needs in that pharmacy. We do not want to be fighting a horde here. If we can move fast, if we can move quick, we might be okay. Then again, it is 6:20. It shouldn't be too much longer before the sun starts to lower. We'll see. That'll all be in the next. Legionnaires, I ask you, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rykon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.